Morning guys, we're back here at the shop. Today is pickup day for the new Piranha boat. Jeff and Phil are here from California and we're gonna let them see this thing for the first time, and they're gonna drag it back home with them today. All right guys, today is D-Day for this thing. We got to get the pump on, which we just finished. Got the intake grate in it. We're gonna drop it down. Now we got to throw it on the trailer, take it down to the river, make sure we don't have any leaks, and if this thing doesn't take any water on, we're sending it down to Cali. We decided to skip the UHMW on this so we can scrub some more speed out of it. So that made everything a lot easier. We got our intake grate in, got the pump all glued in, the bash plate on, all the linkages are hooked up, and I think this thing is ready to go to the water. Next challenge will be getting it onto the trailer. Since we don't have a winch stanchion or any eyelets to hold it down yet, we're going to get it on the trailer after this and then position all of our tie downs, weld them on, put the stanchion on, and then we should be ready to head to the river. We also got our dual tanks in. These are both 24 gallons each. Should give the LS plenty of time, or plenty of run time, even at 1,000 plus horsepower. Got our pump all glued in. We have our floor mocked up. It's a two-piece for easy removal, super strong for seat bases. We also got our kick plate in, and the rope and pulley steering system is partially in. We had to stop at the back of the boat just because there's so many angles going on to get the wire rope and all the pulleys to match up with the steering, but I think they're going to take care of that down south. Got the trailer back. We can't put the rear tail lights on yet until we know where the quick release buckles or tie downs are going to go. We'll get those situated in a manner where all the angles match for our rear transom tie downs. Once those are bolted on, then we'll do the tail lights. After the tail lights and the rear tie downs are on, we'll move forward to the winch stanchion and get it perfectly positioned on the trailer. She should be ready to go down the road. All right, we're down here at the river. We're gonna dunk this thing and check for leaks. We have a lot of weld around the transom area, a lot of sealant around this pump, and we wanna make sure we don't have any issues. So the problem we're gonna have is the transom is 3 feet above the ground. So we're probably gonna have to put all of us in here to keep this thing from floating and successfully be able to put the transom underwater. All aboard. 2 people weren't enough. Now we got 4 in it. Floating.
Top the pump is level with the water.
If you ever decide to do this project, I highly recommend going with the mock-up block. This thing weighs nothing. We can literally carry it around with one arm, and one guy can put this engine in, assuming it's just a bare block. But we do have a Holley oil pan on it right now. We have the Southern Jet motor mounts, the fronts and the rear installed on it currently, so it is getting heavier by the minute. But everything on this block has nut zerts in it, so you can put everything from spark plugs in it, your headers, valve covers, intake, bell housing adapters. There's a center line on the back for the crankshaft. This will be an all aluminum based LS, twin turbo, a lot of Motion Raceworks parts on it, a lot of billet goodies going on this thing. Projected horsepower should be around between 1,400 and 1,500 horsepower, methanol injected, twin turbos, nitrous, all the go fast goodies. Now here's someone knocking.
Hey,
look at these guys. Look at these guys.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's freaking huge. I wanted to hug this thing for so long. This is the first time I'm getting to see this. My goodness, that thing's monstrous. What have we done?
Created a monster.
Oh, you know, the pictures don't do it justice. I mean, honestly, it's so much bigger than the pictures show it to be.
I've been told that before.
That's what she said. Sorry. Politically incorrect. My goodness. That is so cool. Look at the sucker on that thing. Man. Man, oh man. That motor doesn't look that big in there. When we get all the turbos and everything on it, it'll be big. Beautiful tanks. Man, you guys did a beautiful job. Awesome. Can't wait to get this thing home and keep working on it. Okay. So wow, we're back here at Torchcraft, picking up the Piranha boat. We brought one of the seats. We left one of them home. We just wanted to see how it fit in the boat, how much space we're going to have, and how comfortable it is. I'm telling you, this thing grabs you like a warm burrito. Oh man, it's comfortable. I could stay here. We just ride home like this.
Yeah, we can put those in the Ford for you real quick.
Yeah, but we got the Piranha logo on the seat. That's the official logo for this boat build. We got the Southern Jet monster pump. I'm shocked how big this pump is. I'm telling you guys, until you actually see this thing live, you're not going to believe how big that pump is. It looks half the size on video or camera. It looks half the size it really is.
She's a big girl.
She's a big girl. So, man, I'm stoked. This is going to be the craziest thing anybody's ever done with a mini jet boat. I can tell you that.
I would concur.
So, I'm going to get this thing home, back to California, start mocking up the motor, the exhaust, the intakes, the intercoolers, all the body work, like the Mojo boat. I've already got the window. We're going to build a window, a full cab. We're going to have the Goldwing roof panels to climb in and out of this boat. We're going to have full 5-point harnesses, the oxygen for the driver. So if for some reason something goes wrong, he'll have about 8 to 10 minutes of oxygen so we can rescue him, and a whole bunch of new stuff. So keep an eye out and keep an eye out for 2 YouTube channels, Mojo H2O and Torchcraft Marine. That's who's following this boat. So we'll be sharing ideas and sharing videos so that you guys can keep an eye, and let's get back to California.
We also got a couple other new 12-footers getting ready to go to their new homes. These guys are going to live in Idaho. So if you live in Idaho, keep an eye out for these beauties. These boats were made for 2 buddies that have Malibu wakeboard boats, and they wanted mini aluminum twins of them. So we have the white one, Mini Moby, I believe is its name, and then we have the blue version. These are both Apexes, fully loaded, all the options, super nice. Both are powered with 325 Rotaxes. They currently have about 30 minutes on each engine. And tell you what, I cannot wait to see these things parked right next to the Malibus. All 4 of these boats on the water side by side. It's going to be pretty awesome. All right, guys, side note, we have a new product. Actually, Impros has sent us. If you guys are familiar with the twin row impellers, you'll know that they're extremely expensive. Well, check out this new unit. We've been tasked with testing. We have not tested this thing yet. Little baby impeller, inducer impeller, along with this adapter. I've already tightened it. The tool's not on me right now. This is a factory 325 impeller out of a RXP. And where your rubber nose cone goes, you'll remove that, put this adapter on, and then the inducer impeller spins on, And with a set of special tools provided by M-Pros, you'll be able to torque this down. What this will do is load your original impeller a little better, a lot better in white water, give you extremely good hole shot for roughly about half the cost of a true twin row impeller. We'll get this out and tested for you guys as soon as we can find time. They sent us 2 different pitches, and I'm really excited to test these out, so stay tuned for this. Okay guys, that's going to conclude this stage of the Piranha Boat build. I want to thank you guys all for watching and checking out the progress on this. This boat's going to be an amazing, wild, ridiculous vessel, and can't wait to show you guys what this thing can do. And be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you want to keep tabs on this build. And once again, thank you guys, and stay tuned.